Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to market session tonight. Tonight is going to be very short because I'm under this duty tonight. You know what that means. So, quickly, let me quickly share my screen. As in the week, how was your week? Hope your P and L ended positive. Okay, so please confirm you can hear me and then you can see my screen clearly. Please confirm you can hear me and see my screen clearly. Okay, so let's get started. Forex Factory. Let's check out the news for the week. So tomorrow Monday, there's a federal. Wow. So it's of course it's an high impact news. Anything card will be volatile because we'll be waiting for which way it turns. And then the next one, February, I mean, Tuesday, Tuesday we have 3 p.m. USDI impact news. Wednesday we have 2:30 a.m. high impact odd news. And then on Thursday, that's and even we have USD news 1:30 in the evening as well. On Thursday, we have tentative high impact news for JPY. For JPY, those are in the AMs. Yes, and then on Friday, we have 1:30 p.m. USD USD news for Friday. Friday is going to be the first Friday of May, which is going to be May 2nd. So you know what that means. It's always a very volatile day because of the NF, uh, because of the news, unemployment rates, average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and all of those news that constantly come out on the first Friday of the news. And then for odd, we have parliamentary election on Saturday, which we don't even trade. So that said, let's get into our pairs for today. So let me start with Euro JPY. Euro JPY. So Euro JPY. So Euro JPY eventually comes towards what we marked. So we are looking to have a good trade this week because like I said in the last one, until we see, you know, until we see until we see market at this price, we would not be able to take, we will not be having a solid reason to enter this market because market has been chubby, throwing weeks everywhere since we hit this low here. So now we are looking for a good trade. So let's look at the direction long term. So looking at this is on one on daily candles. You can see how market has been everywhere of late. But then with this, um, hopefully market will break out, and if it doesn't, that means it's a liquidity grab. At least we'll know that the next direction will be downwards. But we'll wait for market to close. For market to open and give us the way to play. Because if it is a liquidity grab, as I think it might be, at least market will retrace downwards, give us a retracement into a fair value gap, and then we can sell the market till we get to a good point. So that said, concerning Euro JPY, let's move to let me move to the DXY. So let's move to DXY. So apparently, the DXY regained each strength in the last few days because this is huge. But in long term, we are bearish on DXY, so we can as well still assume this as a retracement. We can look at this as a retracement because market came, created a double bottom and then give us a high, a higher low, higher high, higher low, and then I've not given us a higher high yet. But then let's even look at it. Where is the highest high here? If we say this, now we can't say this has taken out this high. And then if we say this, market is yet to take that out. So before we can say we are looking for a stronger, we are looking at or saying that we now have a stronger a strong dollar, a bullish dollar, we need to take out this level conveniently, strongly, and then with good momentum, and most likely retest it. So until we take these two levels out, we are still bearish on the on the DXY. And so what does that says to us concerning other pairs that are dollar denominated? For example, let's go to gold, XAU USD. XAU USD. So XAU USD. So XAU USD. This is good because the dollar was bullish. In the last few days, you can see that gold was bearish as it should be. You can see that gold was bearish. So, and if we can see something that looks more like a double bottom on gold. You can see this. So, for me, I'll be looking to see a buying opportunity on gold, and then most likely correspond this with volume and look for a divergence just to prove that our sentiment is right. But then for us to confirm that gold is ready to keep going up, we might need to, take out this level. We might need to take out this level. But then once I see a bullish structure on a lower time frame, I'm ready to take the risk and let's see where that leads us for gold. So the next one I'm checking out for is Bitcoin. There's a dissociation. Um, there's a dissociation um, that has been predicted long time ago. So there's a dissociation that has been predicted a long time ago between the digital assets, that is Bitcoin and the likes, and then the traditional stock market. And I think that seems to be happening already because look at what we have in Bitcoin now. Look at what we have in Bitcoin. So, like you said, if DXY is buying, assets denominated against it should be selling. But what can you see on gold? What can you see on Bitcoin? It's still very bullish. You can see the selling pressure there is not even strong at all. So there's a divergence in what should be. And then if you notice, when dollar was selling with high pressure, instead of BTC to be buying with high pressure, it was just consolidating. It was just moving up and down, being everywhere. And that was when, for like 2, 3, 4 weeks, I was telling us to avoid trading BTC. So we are clearly seeing a divergent and dissociation between digital assets and the traditional market, which is both good and bad. We just need to, not need to manage what is available in the market. But per time, one thing that is fundamentally true is, correlation is just to help your analysis. You don't depend on correlation for trading. So you trade and you analyze each pair, each asset individually on their own. You can only use correlation to substantiate your stand, or as a warning against something that is coming. So the BTC is bullish. We're currently on 94,000. The highest it's gone in recent days, in the last few days, is 96,000. Currently on 94,000. So we look for a good entry, but it's obvious. It's obvious to the blind, even to the blind, that BTC is bullish, and what we should be looking for is a buy. Regardless of what the dollar is doing, what we should be looking for is a buy. Naturally, because dollar is buying, we should be looking for a sell in BTC. But because of the dissociation and the divergence I've spoken about, we need to, work what the market is doing. This has been taken out strongly. So we have no reason to say this is a fake out. So we are looking to buy until the market give us a reason to sell. So thank you so much. That I have for tonight. If you have any other asset or pair you want me to discuss tonight, please mention them in the message box. If there's none, you can as well drop it on any of my social media handles, or on the group. We can have discussions on them, and I can share my opinion as I see it at any point in time. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Do have a profitable day. Profitable week, and then enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.